Morning guys, and welcome to day 89 of the lockdown, and it's another super Saturday, which means we have kettlebells at 8, spinning at 9, both with me, boxing at 10 with Russ, and pure movement at 11:15 with Mark. And there is space available in all of those sessions, so make sure you get yourself booked in. But remember, as I've said for the last couple of days, you only book one pure movement session per week, so everybody gets a chance to get in for things. And the spinning playlist for today has been done. It was done yesterday evening, fully made up of requests from all of you guys who requested stuff for me to put in. So everyone who requested has at least one track in the final kind of cut, the final edit. So it should be a really, really good session. Okay, fantastic. I want to start today by saying well done to Nikki Fisher for doing her chin up the other day that we saw in the secret group on the videos there, which she's been working to, following a program which I'm going to talk a little bit more about later. Okay, so she got there, and I know that some of you were like, wow, show me how to do that, that's fantastic, can we all learn how to do this and stuff? And I'll talk about that a little bit at the end. Okay, so that will come later on. Okay, so what do we got? So I just want to say as well that I've obviously been doing this 25 push-up challenge. Mark has as well, okay, where someone nominates you. So Scott Johnson nominated me to do 25 push-ups a day for 25 days straight. Now, I know that this sort of thing a lot of people don't like, and I personally don't like it too much either. I never get involved in these kind of things where people say, share this, do this, tell these people about this. It turns me off, to be honest. But whereas Scott kind of said about this, I thought, well, actually, it's quite good. I'll do these. It's something good for me to do, and it's good to get into a habit and have something to follow. So I am tagging someone each day. So for the first 4 days that I've done, I've tagged Kev Brooks, Paul Field, Nikki, and Dave Roscoe. Now, it's obviously up to you if you want to do these. And I'd even say, if you don't want to do them and put them on Facebook and tag other people and ask other people to do it, if I just try and do it at home. This is what I said to Nikki. You could just do 5 sets of 5, or to Paul Field, you could do 2 sets of 10 and a set of 5. You don't have to start by doing 25 in one go. Okay, you can do, you can break them up. You can put your knees down if you need to. So it's achievable. But I'll only tag you if I think you can do it. Okay. And if I think you will do it, yeah, so that's why I'll tag you. But you don't have to splash it over social media. I know some people don't like that sort of thing, and like I say, I'm not a massive fan of that either. But you can do them at home and do it as a personal challenge for yourself to try and do the 25 press-ups, 25 days in a row. Dave Adkins is doing it as well, I know. Okay, so yesterday we had a great afternoon filming at the studio. So Russ, Mark and Nikki were all there filming the videos for the new online training portal on the Kooks app that we're going to start using soon with all of you. So filming exercise videos. Nikki was doing stretches and foam rolling. Mark was doing Pilates exercises, and Russ was doing the barbell exercises. Okay. So we've got some really good stuff already. That needs to go into kind of post-production and needs to be edited. We're going to have narration over the top of it, logoed up. It's going to look really professional and really good. The videos look great when we were doing them yesterday, so that was a really positive afternoon. And we're going to do another half day probably in 2 or 3 weeks time to get more of these done, so we can start building up our training library through the app, that we can then allocate programs and sessions and workouts to you guys to do at home, and for people who aren't a member of the physical Unique Results, we can still help from further afield, which will be great. And just on the Kooks system, what we're going to do, we've obviously got the 15 beta testers using it at the moment. We've made a decision that in the month of July, we're just going to move all pure members and PT members. So if you're doing personal training, or if you do the semi-private training, the pure movement sessions and pure strength and that sort of thing, you're going to be moved over to this new system in July. Okay, and as I mentioned yesterday, we're going to need to get new updated payment details for you if you're in those groups, and we want your July payment to come through the new system Kooks. Okay, so that's something that we need to do. Everybody else, so if you're still on the old group membership, then you will put you in August. Okay, so July is when we're going to get PT members and pure members into the Kooks system. It just will split things up and make it a little bit easier to manage and won't be quite so overwhelming and so much to try and capture 100 plus people's payment details and that sort of thing all in one go. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll be in touch very soon about that. Now, finally, I just want to talk to you a little bit about what I mentioned earlier about this chin-ups and process. Now, the important thing is there is no magic to getting anywhere in life, okay? There's something within fitness called SAID, S-A-I-D, specific adaptations to impose demand, okay? Or another way of saying it is specificity, okay? You get better at what you do more of, okay? So another thing that Dan John talks about is keeping the goal the goal. Now, some of you want to be good at everything, yeah? You want to kind of, improve at everything at once. That is not going to happen, okay? I can tell you now, I'm going to be honest with you, that's never going to happen, okay? Russ, for example, at the moment is training for his Ironman out in Italy, which was scheduled to be in September. Don't know if that will happen, but he's still training for it at the moment, okay, due to the pandemic and all the rest of it. So that is a huge task to undertake. And that is, swimming, cycling, running, huge distances. So he is training and following a program for that. So when you know where you are and you know where you want to be, and you've set that goal, then you just have to bridge the gap between the two with a plan, and then you need to plan the work and work the plan. Yeah, that is what you do. Now, if Russ was doing that, and at the same time he decided he wanted to get his deadlift up by 20%, and he wanted to add five reps to his max chin-ups, and he wanted to do 50 press-ups a day, he can't do it all. You have to choose what you're going to focus on, okay? Now, I see a lot of this, and everyone has it, because everyone has this shiny object syndrome. You're doing something, and you see something else, and you think, oh, that looks nice, I want a bit of that. And you see something else, and you think, that looks nice, I want a bit of that. Doesn't work like that, guys, okay? Very, very simple ways to get yourself to improve with anything, okay? Is plan the work and work the plan. So I've spoke to you recently about, I'm not going to go on too much about this, I could talk all day about it, yeah? But I've spoke to you before about Grease the Groove for improving your strength in specific lifts. I've spoke more recently about Easy Strength, okay? What Nikki's following is a 16-week program specifically around bodyweight training, okay? So while Nikki's doing that, she's not trying to improve her Indian clubs. She's not trying to do mace. She's not trying to train for a marathon. She's not, she's following a program to get her somewhere. And you have to, in life, with anything, decide what you want to do and work towards it. If your goal is fat loss and you really want to lose fat, and that is the main thing that you want to do, that's going to be working in a calorie deficit, and that's going to be doing lots of LISS, low intensity steady state, which we used to do. Look at your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. The majority of it is going to be down to your diet, okay? That's what you're going to focus on. And while you're really focusing on fat loss, if that's your thing, don't be trying to focus at the same time on getting loads stronger or on improving your cycling or, all of these things have a place, but you have to have a goal, and you have to remember to keep the goal, okay? Because that is how you're going to get where you want to get. Now, we can help you with we could help you with everything, okay, but not all at the same time. Yeah, okay. You have to decide where you're heading, and then you work towards that, and then you set yourself a new goal and you work towards that. There are obviously crossover points, okay, but if you try and be too greedy and try and do too much at once, you won't get anywhere, okay, and you just end up confused, overwhelmed, and going around in circles. Yeah, so talk to us, let us help you, okay, but know what you want to do, and don't get shiny object syndrome where you keep getting distracted from the goal, which is your goal, okay? So hopefully that helps. We can talk about this more. If you want me to talk about things in these videos, put some comments. Say, oh, can you talk about that more? I want to know more about this. I want to know more about this, yeah? Get a program, follow the program, don't get distracted, and you'll get anywhere you want in life, okay? Cool. Right. Stay safe, stay strong. I'll see some of you for kettlebells at 8 this morning and some of you for spinning at 9 this morning. Stay safe, stay strong. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye.